Hello everybody, welcome back to Long Live the Queen. We're going to load the game and see if we can do better than the last time when we died. Oh yeah, before we quit last time I looked up this outfit that I got. It is called the Scholar's Gown because we have a whole bunch of history information, or at least skills, as you can see. And because we have that thing on, we now have a bonus on history, which is awesome. What else can we do today? What's our mood, by the way? I haven't even looked. Let's see, we could use on Willful. And, well, that's about it, really. Willful. We'll do that later, though. Let's take a look. We have a bonus on Royal Demeanor. I think we should use that to get some presents or something. Or public speaking. I think that event's coming up soon where you have to do the speech and all that sort of thing. Probably good to have that. Let's do one in presents. Why the heck not? I think that's good. And in public speaking, the other one. Not too much public speaking bonuses, but it's better than nothing. We're gonna deviate slightly from doing one thing. Let's see, presence and in public speaking. Or should we do both in public speaking? Yeah, we'll be really good at it. We'll be really good at it. There you go. We'll do the other thing later. You practice tongue twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. I could do that, certainly. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. You have unlocked a new outfit. Again? That was quick. We're going to be unlocking tons of outfits. Let's see. Strange sound. Look up, see flying overhead. Oh, what will he see now? Because we don't have the bird knowledge. A single dried leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny. I thought I was nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. Okay. Father's waiting for us. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crowdfunding for a project. What's that? Thank you for seeing me, Your Highness. I come to you on behalf of my people. We should build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatments. Ooh, I have no battlefield medicine. Put it all sick together. Wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not interested. We also don't want a printing press. Anyway, we need Willful. Willful is 2 Willful here. There you go. Yep. We sneak out, have a little fun, and we haven't died yet. That's awesome. Let's take a look at our new outfit. We have the tea dress. Does this boost conversation? Really? It is cute though. But I like, what is that skill, by the way? Okay. Oh, that's probably, I mean, that's good for some days. But I think I'll go back to the other one for a moment there. Let's see, the Scholar's Gown. I also kind of like it. I like it better. It's better. Let's see, we have nothing here except for a little bit of reflexes, which we knew we were going to need with the snake, and then that disappeared. Let's see, what shall we do? We have no bonuses here. Well, minus on faith even, so we can't even do divination if we wanted to. But let's do some, herbs. Yeah, we don't have any herbs. What shall we do? No, that's a minus. We could do some history if we wanted, but I think I'll do both herbs today. Herbs, it is classes. That would be medicine. Herbs, hopefully that'll help. Learn about the willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fever. And feverfew can be used to reduce tension and headaches. You learned that oil of cloves rubbed on the skin can relieve pain, particularly in teeth. That's right. Remember that the festival of the Good Lady is approaching. Oh good, yeah, we have the public speaking. So we'll need the tea dress for that. There will be public celebrations to commerce, followed by a grand gala for nobility, grand ball, there will be dancing. As queen, you will be expected to lead the procession and take part in ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. Perhaps. What do you mean, not safe? There aren't people out to kill us, are there? Maybe. Outside of the castle, you're less well protected, although inside is much better. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. Will the Duke of Sedna attend the gala? It is a traditional Novan event. Inviting your fiancé might be seen as a statement. My dear, conversation success. You suspect your father does not wish to watch you dancing with Talarist. Well, we'll have to look the other way. Shall we invite him? Or shall it be good? Well, let's not upset him right now. Maybe some other time. Oops. We skipped something. And Uncle Kevin's absolutely furious about that woman's trial. Really. Well, that's his problem. Alright, she's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't know what happened. I missed that piece of conversation I don't think we had last time, so we'll never know what the hell that was. Unless, of course, we do this all again. Who knows? Let's see. What do we need? Do we need more willful? We could use a bit of cheer, I guess. We need more pressure. That's what we need. -1 angry. Let's go to court. La 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 la. Yep. Alright, so we're going to put on the dress, which boosts conversation. And we're going to do some public speaking, I think. Or we need... composure, elegance. Wait, hang on. Oh, we do have a bonus on it now, but you have, let's do public speaking and court manners. Yes, both of those are very important now for the public thing. Or should we do some royal demeanor? Elegance, maybe? We don't have any elegance. Let's go ahead and do elegance and presence then, because our public speaking is currently being boosted, so we don't really need to stick too much skills in that. Let's see now. Elegance and presence. So we have a royal presence at the parade, which you probably want to see. You practice walking along a narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. You practice wearing the royal regalia. Or is it regalia? I don't know. And looking at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with this tea dress. Look at it. It's a force to be reckoned with. Hope it's warm. Today is a procession and planting of the festival of the good lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I'll not only lead it, I will also make a speech. Because that's kind of what we've been doing. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. You prepare for your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of the... Oh. What? My elegance failed? Okay. You help the priestess turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you will hold up your hands and call for silence so that you can speak. Ah, we had a pretty good public speaking thing though. Ah, damn. And now we get attacked by some ass and we have to use our thing to knock him down. Oh, we don't? Oh, that was last time. How come that's different this time? Was I so bad at public speaking last time that I wasn't even able to keep people from attacking me? I don't know. We need more willful, you guys, so let's go ahead and sneak out again. Yep. Well, we're very angry now. Let's see. Yeah, anger is definitely up. Need some more cheerful and less anger. That's what we need. Let's see what we have bonuses on. What do we need next? What's going to happen next? Let me see. I don't know. We're going to have a war eventually, so maybe we want to stick some in strategy. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Let's stick 2 in strategy and go ahead and see what happens. Military strategy. There you go. We'll be strategists overnight. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. And you study effects of battle stress and troops and how morale can turn the tide of combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. Which is also one of the reasons why a lot of veterans aren't very happy with returning to normal life, because they miss their combat pals. Are you ready for the grand ball? No. Because I don't think I've worked on my dancing at all. Oh, I wasn't the main here to see you, to see their queen. I'm going to fail terribly. Gulp, indeed. I'm wearing the right dress anyway. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance and then we trip. Oh, look at this. All around the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Or soon will be. Presence failed, elegance failed. Nothing. I did nothing good today. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. Oh my god. Well, you got some pressure out of it. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. All of them. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kegel alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near age. But I'm ready betrothed to the Duke of Setna. That does not bar you from dancing. Ah, good. If I dance with a gentleman here, I'll make them happy, but if the Lars might think I'm planning to break the betrothal... I'll not dance with the suitors then. No, I don't want the Duke of Setna to think badly of me. I will skip the dancing. And also, we can't dance, so it's probably a good idea that we just sit there and look pretty. Very well. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and simply or sample tiny bits of exquisite food. Oh, good. You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. During a lull of music, Bandian, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear note ring out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her words of wisdom guide us through our difficulties. Everyone applauds politely. Golf clap. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, and due to financially, inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the singer, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school, and the absolute terror of the ballfields, well, could have been battlefields. No, Brioni, she had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. Ah, it's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Is it? I think they're sliding us. Now, let's take a look. We don't really need too much. What was this thing again? -1 depressed on the thing? Is that what we're gonna get? Yes, good. That'd be awesome. Yep. Peaceful stuff. And she's happy again. And now let's take a look at our skills. What shall we do? We're gonna have a war soonish, I think. We should probably continue with our military stuff. Or battlefield medicine? Possibly. Or production's gonna come first, I think. Production and trade. Let's work on economics when we still have a bonus. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Let's do some trade or production. Well, the war is going to take a while, I think. So I don't have to worry too much about that. I'll go for economics, and I think I'll do production twice. Or trade. Trade. I'll start with trade. It's fine. Economics, in either case. Trade. Go. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skills. You learn that individual peddlers travel between villages and cities, some on foot with packs and mules, others riding horses or wagons, sometimes different wagons grouped together to form a caravan. How could she not have known this already? How old is she? She's like 15? 14? And she doesn't know that people trade and that there's a market somewhere? What kind of school has she been at? I don't know. You want her downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old, as noblewomen go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? I'll just be quiet. The other 2 options are worse. You meet your eyes and imagine your mother's disapproving presence behind you. She notices you stare, but only smiles at you ever so sweetly. Of course she does. Darling Elodie, I hope you have been well. Fine. Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exits. When she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. And of course... Hang on. This is the path that you have set us on? Excuse you? Yeah, what do you mean exactly? Your acts have made everyone think about preparations for the future. Caloris needs an heir. My brother, your uncle Amand, is looking for a wife as well. One of us at least must produce more children. See, he really is saying right now, you're worthless. Everybody knows you're worthless. I need to look at the future. But, Mama, nothing can ever replace your mother. Blah, blah, blah. I've read this already. Blah, 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 blah. Intrigue, success. Isn't that what I have engines for? Is it? I don't know. Is it? Is what? Yes, but you must give them direction. What is your greatest concern? Noble plots. I need to know what the other nobles are up to, and whether anyone is plotting behind my back. As you wish. We didn't get that last time, but I'm glad we got to choose. Let's see. I guess cheerful would be nice, but mostly cheerful also comes with lonely, if you go ahead and play somewhere. See? Or +1 yielding. Do we need yielding? It's okay, I guess. Let's just go to, here. Yep, service, blah blah blah. Nothing much happens during the services. Let's see now, what can we do? Alright, we're preparing our economics here. So you have absolutely nothing in dancing, so it's pretty good that we didn't decide to dance. Alright, okay, let's see now. Economics and production today. Yep, 1 and 1 makes 2, let's go. You learn that Sunset Bay off the coast of Duchy Mazamba is a prime location for fishing. You learn how farmers in the Duchy of Marie rotate between fields for raising crops and fields that lie fallow. Okay, crop rotation is very important. It is the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. Oh, let's just leave it because I don't think I have accounting right now. Majority of money received is already spoken for, yada yada. Oh, good. I really don't understand all these numbers, maybe we should leave them alone. Let's keep them the same. I think they're fine as they are. As I wish. Well, you know. I don't think many countries would like to leave the decisions of where their finances go to a 14-year-old, but apparently here they do. And I'm not sure what their success rates are. Let's take a look at the mood. We choose some cheerful, I guess. Good. Yep, tend to services. Awesome, now she's happy again. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of that. We have no battlefield medicine, but we do have a slight bonus. Shall we just stuff some in there? Or ciphering? Do you have any good bonuses today? Anything really, really cool? We have a bonus on history. Hang on, let's do that real quick. This one? And then let's do some classes in history. Look at that. Ooh, we could maybe even fill the world. Oh, that's awesome. We can fill the world. That sounds weird. But we could maybe fill the bar on the world history. Let's try doing that. Borealis now is mostly made up of tiny domains containing no more than a few village-like settlements, each officially ruled over by shamanic lumens. They have few resources and live primarily from the sea. Read a brief history of the rise and fall of the Novan Empire. There was a time where it seemed likely that Nova would grow to cover the entire world, but it all came apart, so basically we're Rome. Are we gonna fill the bar? Oh no, almost. Novan Empire once had outposts on the western continent, but was driven out 600 years ago. The most important domain in that area today is Shanjia. Until 200 years ago, Shanjia was not a true domain, but a confederation of trading city-states, each largely independent except for the limited rule of an elected council. An eternal dispute led to the eventual victorious general declaring himself king. Well, that's kind of how it happens, I suppose. All the supposed royal bloodlines just belong to the people who managed to club the other people over the head first. You're requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the acts, but requests a pardon, that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? See, Your Majesty, wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains were wrapped around her. I needed the priestesses to bless me and make me clean again. Oh. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? I will imprison him, just in case we want to pardon him later. Whether there were demons or not, you still killed a woman, your wife. +1 angry. won't forgive you for that. You will be imprisoned for the rest of your life. At least until I decide to let you free, I guess. If I do that. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, Your Majesty. Be glad you're still alive, for however long that's going to take. What do we need? Ooh, we could use some afraid. Is that going to get us afraid over here? No effect. There's no afraid anywhere. Oh, here. Let's do that. You pay your respects to your mother's tomb. Well, we haven't done that before. And wonder if the same fate is waiting for you. Hopefully not. How old exactly was her mother, by the way? Very curious about that. Well, she must have been over 15. Let's say earliest. She may have been 27. Something like that. Early 30. Probably not. Dad doesn't look like he's early 30. Dad looks like he's 23. But okay, never mind. Let's take a look. Our mood is reasonable. Our skills. Shall we go and finish this one? Let's do that. Let's finish that one and then continue on to some battlefield. Yeah, let's see what happens when we get the entire thing. This says 100, but it's not quite full. So they are liars. Or shall we just finish history? Because they're really good at that? Maybe? No, I want to work on battlefield medicine. Okay, so 1 world and 1 battlefield medicine. Let's do that. 1 world coming up. And we need battlefield medicine. Go. Is it full? Yes, it is. Great. In recent years, the Queen of Shanjia has pursued an expansionist policy, conquering several smaller domains nearby and bringing them under her control. You have nothing more to learn about world history. We are completely caught up. Awesome. Learn that wounds, even minor ones, should be washed as soon as possible to prevent dirt from growing under the skin. Dirt doesn't grow, but bacteria do. You received word that the murderer you condemned to prison has escaped. A large explosion marked the jail he was in, destroying the walls and setting many dangerous criminals free. Well, that's not exactly our fault. Apparently he had an accomplice. It will now fall to the Royal Treasury to repair the damage. Sorry. Would you rather I murdered him? Is that better? Is that what you want? Huh? Okay. Cheerful. We could use some cheerful. Or we could use some -1 depressed. That's what we could use. 10 services. Yep. Go. Alright, so we're pretty cheerful for somebody who just had the jail being blown up. This one is now complete. Awesome. Now let's work on something like ciphering. We haven't done any ciphering so far. I'd like to have a little boost here. I just want to go down this entire list on this side. These aren't too interesting right now. They might become interesting later. This is probably what's going to end up killing us eventually. For now, though, I want ciphering. Then we can have a little bit in this, and then we can move on over here. I want about this much in every skill, really. If I can manage that before I die. Okay, so that is intrigue ciphering. Intrigue. Where's my intrigue? Oh, here. Ciphering. Go. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to bother with that. I think I said that last time as well. You practice shifting substitution ciphers where each letter is replaced by one of few steps further along the alphabet so that cake and pie becomes You practice random substitution ciphers where normal alphabets replaced by one jumped over. This is hard to decode. Most people need a written substitution chart to read or write it, and that chart can be lost or stolen. That's terrible. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. I don't know who he is, but he's dead. This isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Ah, good, I know. Not to mention that she's closely related to the Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kegel. She could control almost the entire eastern half of Nova. People already call her Nova's other queen. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. Let's send him to his grandfather. We did it last time. I think that's good. Send him to my uncle. Send him to my uncle. Is that a good idea? I mean, grandfather's probably gonna die soon. Send him to my uncle. Let's do that. What about your brother Armand? He would be a safe pair of hands to watch over Adair. As you wish. He has no opinion, this guy. Just every time he says something, he's like, as you wish. And we get no feedback, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to work here. You know, give me a bone or something. Look at this. Perfectly on the line. Let's do something cool then. Or just something, I guess. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Because we haven't done that yet. My father says he can't have the crystal until the queen. He's hiding it somewhere. What do I do? I will search for it. Okay. Oh, she brings out a black bowl filled with water and stares into its depths. You look as well, but as you see nothing but your own reflection. Oh, okay. We have no definition. Does her definition fail? Is that it? The crystal is kept in the treasury under guard that they have been ordered to keep you out. You must find a way past this obstacle. Like what? Use your skills to convince them to stand aside or else dispose of them. What? Their lives are a small price to pay for the safety of your domain. You must have that crystal. Is she serious? She wants me to kill my own guards? Try to reach the crystal. If you fail, speak to me again and I will help you to do what needs to be done. I think we need to have like... Ooh, look at her face. We need to have like something along the lines of flattery or presence, composure, something like that. Persuasion? Do we have persuasion? No, we do not. Okay, fine. Never mind then. Let's move on to naval strategy. Oh, we have a minus. Oh dear. Oh well. Then doing it twice will probably be at least somewhat successful. Naval strategy. Here you go. You are too afraid to focus properly on this subject right now, but we did learn something. And you learn that sea is not something you hold. It is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures you free travel while denying it to your enemies. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. Another woman to see us. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of the court, I will immortalize you in word of song. I've dabbled in musical styles, blah blah blah. Intrigue, that's right. They can be useful and dangerous. Sings a little dated upstairs skills with the lute. She actually is pretty good, although the voice and something was failed. If you reject her, she'll write that silly poem thing again, and I don't really care, so I'll do that. Thank you, but we are not interested. Okay, now what are we interested in doing? We need less fear. We need more anger, I think. And there is no anger to be gotten. But there's a -1 afraid over here. Another one over there. That's a minus, actually. Visit the treasury. No, I don't want to do that yet. I don't have the skills. Let's go over here. Alright. Let's see. I was working on military. Let's do one on naval because I want to get it up a little bit more, and then logistics. Or just do both on logistics. Yeah, let's work on the smaller things later. Okay, so logistics for both of them. There we go. And you learn about the types of amounts of food required for an enemy, an army on the march, and how long they will remain edible. You studied kinds of equipment that soldiers need available, such as bedding, weapons, armor, medicine, bandages, and the tools to repair anything damaged. You study different kinds of transports, animals, wagons, sledges, ships, boats, and boots. I study boots? Okay. You receive a letter from young Lord Adair. He's probably not very happy with that he's now with her uncle. So far as enjoying himself with your Uncle Armand in Mazomba, he says the trees look different, and there are a lot more frogs. He looks forward to visiting the lookout fort at Shepherd's Point. You also receive an update from your agents. It would seem that the Duchess of Lila is not pleased with your actions and is putting out feelers among the other nobles for support. Ah, I see. We could maybe, like, cut her to the chase. I'm making cutting motions with my hand, of course, which you can't see. If she means to rebel against you, that is treason. Unfortunately, she's a long way away in her own power base. Calling her to order may not be easy. Still, the longer you wait, the more dangerous she might become. Send assassins, killer. I'm gonna wait for more information. It's only a rumor so far. If you overreact, you might wind up making your opposition stronger. Exactly. Your agents will update you as the situation progresses. That is always a very smart thing to do. Now, let's take a look. We've got everything in neutral. Let's go visit court. Yep. Alright, I'm going to actually call it here, because I think we've been at this for about half an hour now. Training-wise, we're not doing too badly. But we could have done better on this section. I guess we need to work on that next. We need lots, I think, particularly athletics is going to be a big deal. And reflexes and flexibility, also very good. Expression, not too interesting just yet. It may become interesting at some points. So far, though, not really. And we do have to prepare. So I think we need to have more internal affairs here. And ciphering. Let's do a quick intrigue here. One last thing before we go. Let's do some internal affairs. Because we need lots of internal affairs. Maybe we'll be able to not have the war if we have a lot of internal affair knowledge. Is that an idea? Wow, there's a lot of tax. The Duke of Marie has paid suit to the Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The Duchess's brother is opposed, as he will inherit if she dies childless. I see. Your agents suspect the Duchess of Ursel is actually more interested in the Duchess of Hellas. Neither has ever been linked to a man. Okay. Another reference to homosexuality then, because the other guy, the Duke, that was declaring himself the partner of the other Duke, and interesting that they put that in there. Countess Leek of this married the old Duke of Sudbury, who was more than twice her age, then divorced him as soon as she'd borne him an heir, in order to be free of marry another. It was considered shockingly rude by the general nobility, but the old Duke apparently had no objection. Guess he was kind of annoyed with her. Your skill in internal affairs is now 50. You may not increase this skill until your other intrigue skills are 25 or higher. Oh, really? Studying, but not increasing. That's unfortunate. Did not know that. So that's basically half a day wasted. Staring up into the sky at your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star? Pretty. Could have been anything. Oh, we need more willful. Let's climb out. Yep. So far, sneaking out the window has not had any negative connotations. Okay, well fine, I'm gonna call it here then. Look at this lovely thing hanging on my bed. I didn't see that last time, but did we have that last time? Weird fur thing? Looks like it's from a picture or something. Most of this stuff actually does. They kind of just cartoonified a photo by the looks of things. Nice job. Anyway, so I want to thank you for watching. If you have any comments, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. If you want to like and share and subscribe to the video, that's awesome. Subscribe to the video, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. That's awesome. As I said, if you want to do none of the things, it's fine as well. I will see you next time, and bye-bye for now.